Okay, guys, media professional, let's take a quick look at Pichu. The meta of Pichu on the tier list. If you can see all the way on the right side of my screen, the first ever tier list 2022. Pichu is third to last. Remember, I have Pichu third to last. I do think Pichu's better than Bowser. I do think Pichu's better than Ness. As we keep scrolling, by the way, I did find the Codeman date. I don't know what happened to Codeman. Codeman was a decent Pichu player. But again, guys, the problem with these F-tier characters are they are just bad. They are just bad. There's just nothing you could do with them. Same with Bowser. I mean, Kirby, I have a little bit above. Zelda, of course, has the Ices matchup. If we scroll down to 2008, so 2008, Barack Obama, Pichu is last. Pichu is last, so I guess the meta of Pichu has actually been up a little bit. Then again, we keep scrolling 2010. We could scroll a little bit more to 2015. Pichu's third to last, so Pichu has gone down and gone up. I think, oh, this was pretty good here. 2021, Pichu was fifth to last. Better than Kirby and Zelda. Oh, that was our final tier list. So I think the meta of Pichu is strangely, I mean, had that 1 year Pichu was rated last in the tier list. But I mean, in the other years, it was usually considered higher. I think Pichu is about flat. Bowser's obviously down. I think it's universally agreed, or should be universally agreed, that Bowser is the worst character in the game. Make sure you check out my 2026 tier list if you have not already. That was a good one. But, you know, the meta of Pichu and Zelda, I mean, they could kind of be debated. 6:48 on the clock. Here is Codeman versus J-Mook. J-Mook at this point in time, because remember, this video is a little bit old. This is 2 years old. J-Mook was the best Sheik in the world. J-Mook was the best Sheik in the world at this point in time. But as you can see here, despite Codeman putting up a good effort on the left platform, goes for a down air, misses by a mile, couple nice neutral airs. 6:24 on the clock, nice back air by J-Mook. Despite Codeman probably being the best modern Pichu player. Actually, I gotta look up Codeman if we've seen Codeman in the last 2 years. Some of you could argue one of the pro players could probably play Pichu better. This kind of goes back to my point. Pichu tries to recover, Codeman tries to recover on the right side of the stage. He's gonna die. He's gonna get KO'd. Hope everyone's having a good Halloween. Be safe tonight. We all know Halloween is one of the craziest nights in America. Down 3 stocks here to J-Mook. Now, Pichu fans could argue you more on that because J-Mook is a top, you know, at the time was maybe a top 5 player. Obviously, Coleman has no chance here, but guys, he can't even get a stock. He's struggling to get a stock here. Pichu has a good recovery. I do think Pichu's elusiveness, speed, and recovery. Pichu hits itself, doesn't have a great damage out, but actually, I think it's 1 KO. 5:34 on the clock is going to get 1 KO against J-Mook. I do think Pichu's recovery, let's see the recovery right here. Let's see the recovery right here. He's going to get back. So let's freeze it right there for a second. That recovery. So J-Mook had the KO there, but the Pichu's able to go high to get back to the right platform. So it's that recovery we just saw there by Codeman 2 years ago on the right side of the platform. And it's the fact that Pichu has the speed. Pichu has a couple decent combos too, especially off grab, where you could argue me the rest of the Ness has the same thing. But Ness is a little slower. Pichu's a little bit quicker. I mean, the counter to that is obviously you could go into matchups, or you could say Ness hits much harder. Codeman misses the grab. Down, I don't know what that was, a down A by Sheik, by J-Mook. We don't see it all after. Hopefully we could see nice back air right there for the KO. But leave a comment below. Make sure you check out my 2026 Melee tier list. Is the meta of Pichu headed up or down? I think it's flat. And I think Pichu is only better than 2 characters in the game at this point. Hope everyone has a good Friday night. Make sure you stay tuned for my channel. See you guys.